Alright, so welcome to the latest episode of Bombdiggity Arcade, and today we are going to be taking a look at Jurassic Park, the pinball machine. This was a pinball machine that I actually won at the Houston Arcade and Pinball Expo, and it is the brand new Stern pinball machine, and I actually won this in a raffle for $25. I had a $25 raffle ticket. I always just play every year, just kind of what do you call it, just kind of donating money, just just for a good cause. And this year I actually won, and just been playing it for a little bit, and actually now have an idea of how to play pinball a little bit. I'm still terrible at it, but before it was just me just trying to stay alive and trying not to lose, and drain the ball. But now I understand that, hey, there's a story, and you have these like little instruction cards here, and it tells you exactly what you're supposed to be doing, even though I would never read it because it's always like so dark. And also I changed out the payment, so it was like, I think it was like one play was $1, and I changed that little card out and I just put my little Bombdiggity. I also, the one other little thing that I did is I put this T-Rex on there. It's kind of cool. So he's on there. But just kind of wanted to go through the pinball machine, play a little bit, and just kind of show you what Jurassic Park is all about. I'm supposed to be getting a topper, so until then, this little mask thing is up here. But I'm supposed to be getting a topper. I ordered it. It has not come in yet. They said it would be a couple weeks. Oh yeah, also got this little Bombdiggity. But so I'm still waiting on that, but it's supposed to like light up and stuff up on top, so it'll be kind of cool. But yeah, this is Jurassic Park, so check out the artwork. The artwork is kind of cool, pretty neat artwork. So winning the Jurassic Park was actually really special to me, because just growing up, I think I was in high school when Jurassic Park came out. I think I was a freshman in high school. And I just remember watching that movie, and it was just like so cool. It was the special effects, the sound, everything was just so neat. And I was just like, I gotta do something in like media or something like that. So I ended up getting into audio, got into design, got into doing all that stuff. I even have a degree in 3D animation. But it was all just because of this movie. So the fact that later that I won it was perfect, just because I love the theme. The theme is just so cool. So you can see I have like, there's my record. I don't know who OJ is. That's my brother. And apparently my sister was pretty good at the game too. But it has like these cool little animations and whatnot. And I'll set it up for to be able to play, but I was just going to kind of show you some of the game and whatnot. Just show you the insides of it too. Maybe even open up this back glass. So maybe we can do that. So let me flip on this light, so you can just see just how much there's like really nothing in there. Here, I'm just going to drop this little air pump. Oh yeah, and then I got this. This is like one of my favorite lines. One of my favorite lines from the movie is when he's trying to hunt the raptor, and he says, "Clever girl," as it comes up from this side. So yeah, it's a brand new. Oh, and then it tells you when you open the door, it tells you that the 48 volts is disabled, just to kind of keep you safe. So yeah, so pretty much, I don't know if you can see inside. Oh yeah, I put the banners from when I won. It's just really a subwoofer, just kind of the Playfield. Let me see, where did I put the keys? So then, here's the keys for the back glass. So, let's see if I can do this with one hand. So I'm just going to have that come down. And then I can just pull this off. Carefully bring that down. So yeah, it's just the glass. Let me see if I can set that down real quick. But yeah, so this is the actual LCD. All right, so that's kind of what's running the thing there. It's real slim, nothing too special. The speakers. There's a big old subwoofer in the bottom. There's your power supply. And there's the board that runs it all. And those are the LEDs there. They're actually lighting all of this up. And if you actually close this up, yeah, and here you go. Here's your quality insurance tags, right? If you close all this up, you can kind of see that thing lights up. It is blinding. So let's see. There it goes. See how bright it is? It's kind of hard to see on camera. But look at that. Look at the little painting guy right there. And you can just see how much the light is just coming off the reflection. Now watch. See that? It's just a huge difference in light. It's crazy. Underneath is pretty standard as far as the Playfield, all the switches and solenoids and whatnot. Was so afraid to actually open it up because actually one of the shots in the game, I don't know if you see where it says set trap. There's one right here on this side, right there. And then there's another one right there, right on the other side of that little Jeep. Well, that one was stuck. So you could get to a certain point in the game and you would have to hit one of the set traps and then you would have to hit the other set trap. Well, when it came time to hit the other set trap, I kept hitting it and nothing was happening. So I finally, I went and I looked and it was actually stuck. So like, it has like a little leaf switch and the switch was closed. So it never was open to make contact. So I had to go and readjust it and fix it. And now it seems like it works. And every now and then, I mean, I guess, you know, it's a very kinetic game. So I guess, you know, little switches and all that stuff go out or get stuck. But, you know, it's been pretty good so far. Pretty fun and whatnot. And this one is the Pro Edition. So it's not a premium, which you'll see the difference. There's some small differences, such as the T-Rex, his mouth will open and stuff like that. But overall, the game is very similar. And I was trying to look. I know people have been kind of complaining about dimples and flaking, but don't really see too much. But it's been kind of at home for the most part. But yeah. And it's kind of hard to tell with this theme anyways. Because this theme is kind of... everything's kind of like torn and whatnot. It's kind of like the look of the game. But kind of interesting. Yeah, so you can kind of see like the tear marks and whatnot. So even if it did flake and tear, you wouldn't even be able to really tell, I guess, because it's kind of the way the game looks, which is kind of neat. It just looked like a raptor just went through and clawed your game a little bit. But yeah, so the idea of the game is you are supposed to go through here, this main gate. This is where you start in the game. And then depending on which way this little car is, so if it's facing to the right this way, then when you start off at the gate, you'll go to the right dinosaur. So depending on which way that car is whether or not you go left or right as you progress towards the visitor center here. And that's pretty much the gist of the game. And so what you have to do at the very beginning is there's these white arrows and it spells map, M-A-P. And then once you spell map, then you can go ahead and shoot for a shot for the T-Rex. And then you have to shoot, I think it's like a designated arrow to capture. You set the trap and then you capture the dinosaur. And then it's just kind of a rinse and repeat. And there's other stuff you can do, like there's T-Rex multi-ball, there's chaos that you have to spell. There's a lot of different modes. But there's a bunch of like little different stuff that you have to do in the game. But that's kind of the main objective, is just to kind of go through and make your way through the park. But it's, like I said, it's a super, super fun game. Definitely we should play a little bit. Just want to show you like some of the other settings here. Let me see. So when you go through the menus, let's see. Whoops. So you got your service menus. Let me see if I can turn the light off. That might help. So you can check your switches. So in here it's kind of cool because you can actually adjust certain things. And you can look at just pretty much everything in there. You can run your diagnostics. You can look at your audits if you had audits. So you can see its total paid credits over its lifetime 0 because it is not ever been on route. So it won't ever have anything unless I happen to sell it. Free game percentage, average ball time, average game time. So it's just got all kinds of different stuff you can look at. So it'll track all your different functions of the game. One of the other cool things is, let me see if I can just go ahead and close it real quick. See if I can get out of this. So one of the things that I did change, oh, there goes the bright lights again without the back glass. One of the things I did change, let's see if we can see this, is it says like welcome to.
The system is going to be compiling for 18 to 20 minutes. So some of the modern systems, they might go on.
I changed it to welcome to Bombdiggity Arcade. I thought that was kind of cool that you could actually change some of your stuff.
What do you want food?
But yeah, I thought that was kind of cool. So let me get the cameras fixed up so we can go ahead and play some games. I'm going to see if I can mount one camera here just looking at the screen. So that way you can kind of check that out and see what's going on while the game's going on. And I'll see if I can put it like in a little sub window. And I'll turn off the lights, get the back glass back on because that thing is super, super bright. But yeah, we'll play a little bit. And I don't last very long. I'm terrible at the game. I wish I could have my brother come and play because he's really, really good at the game. But at least it'll give you an idea of the game and just kind of how cool and fun it is. And if you are a fan of the Jurassic Park theme, it's definitely a cool game. And even if you're not, it's just a fun pinball machine. All right, so let me get the camera set up real quick. Okay, so got the pinball machine kind of set up. Had to readjust the cameras a few times. This is the best I could get it, just because it was hard to get the camera overlooking the playfield because I was getting it too close to the pinball machine. And anytime I was playing, it was kind of rocking the camera a little bit. But I do have the other action camera set up on the back glass there, kind of showing the different animations and whatnot. And when I start the game off, it's going to play the little Jurassic Park intro. Hopefully it doesn't get flagged for copyright from John Williams, but I'm just going to let it kind of like roll out and play out so that way you can kind of see the animation that they did, which was kind of cool. It's kind of like the intro to Jurassic Park 1. It's pretty neat.
Truck 12, this is Control. Main gate opening. Welcome, our new assistant game warden. In hiring you, we've spared no expense.
Love that.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
So it's a shoot white arrows to spell map. You can see back there it's MA. I just need a P right now. So it has like a little light that flashes here. And this is kind of like, basically when it stops flashing, you've kind of like lost your ability to get an extra ball. Because it tries to give you a chance from having a shot that just drains really early. So let's go ahead and take a shot. If I shoot for that T-Rex first, after this, I'll get a super shot or like a skill shot. And then if I shoot the ramp over here to the right, after that, I get a super skill shot, I think is what it is. And then if I get this one over here in this tower as a third shot, you get like a super secret skill shot or something like that. Kind of hard to do. I've done it a few times. But let's just go ahead and play. I'm a little rusty. I haven't played in a little bit. So let's go ahead and give it a shot. So just missed that one. And then there's the chaos. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a C there. Whoops, wasn't paying attention. See how I got an extra ball? So see, the shot was supposed to be like that.
Can anyone hear us? A virus has taken over the system. This looks like Nedry's code. Why would Nedry do this?
So now we're at the Brachiosaurus. So now we need to shoot the little light in order to get the dinosaur. So let's try to. And then you want to try to, so it's telling us to shoot the set trap targets. So, oh, just missed it. It's up there by the Jeep. It's the yellow ones that are flashing. So we got to try to get those. So let's try to get one. Nope, just missed it. So we can get it here. Just missed it again.
Great job.
Just missed it again. Somebody is like really good at pinball. They would have probably already gotten it already. There it goes. Look, and then I would have hit it again technically. So now we got to try to shoot that flashing T-Rex right there on that ramp right there. So let's see if we can get it. Oh, just missed it. So we need to go ahead and try to capture this. We also got to do a feed the T-Rex, which is going on right now. So we got to shoot for that T-Rex. So it has a counting down, and it's counting down the score. Oh, thought we were going to get it. There we go. So now the T-Rex is fed. So now what that does is it opens up a multi-ball. It's my favorite part. I love when it says a T-Rex multi-ball. So now what you want to do is try to shoot for those T-Rex blue arrows. We already got 2 of them. And then that'll kind of like give you more points as we go. You just kind of want to keep the balls alive too. Then you'll get more of a bonus here. Oh, lost it. So now that's the T-Rex multi-ball's gone.
We still need your help.
So now we got to go back to actually playing the rest of the game here. Now that that mode has ended. And we still got to collect those white arrows also, because we got to start collecting for the next dinosaur. And then you also see the rescue lights. The rescue lights, if you collect enough of them, you can actually get an extra ball. So look, it looks like there's an arrow right down the middle there, so we need to grab that one. Oh, keep missing it. Oh, so the smart missile, you have to get it up here. I've never been able to get this. Oh, hey, did we get it? Hey, I got it. That was the first time I've ever gotten that ever. So that's cool. Glad I got that on camera. So there's a white arrow trying to get it. Ugh, can't get it. There we go. So there's your Chaos multi-ball. Balls do it, bro. Keep thinking, man, you know what? It's having a hard time with the flippers. Are having a hard time with that many pinballs on the playfield at the same time. Oh man. Okay, so it looks like we got on ball 1. Which we actually got pretty decent on ball 1. We got 104 million on ball 1. This is actually, I think my high score for 3 balls is like 130 or 140 million. So it did really well on that ball. So that was pretty good. So let's see what else we can do. Well, that didn't go so well. So that's the shot that I wanted off of the first shot. That's kind of the way this game goes too, at least for me. It's like I may have one good ball and then I may just drain 2 balls straight up after that. So it's just like that. So I had 104 million on that one ball, and then on this ball I had what, 4 million? So yeah, so you see I'm at 115 with 2 balls. So now I'm already on my last ball. I still haven't gotten that T-Rex. Yeah, it's just the way this game goes for me. It's hard for me to really get good at it. But it's fun nonetheless. So this is a different mode that you have to do.
You know this.
So you have virus attack, you have restore power, and you have a system boot. So you have 3 different things that you can do, and each one you have to do different stuff. So in this one you have to do, I think, blue arrows.
Nedry's disabled all
Yeah,
our
shoot a blue
systems.
arrow to get command. So I'm gonna try to get one of those blue arrows if we can before we die. Let's see if we can get one here. Oh, just missed it. And you only have like so much time to do this too. There we go.
DNA collected.
Cool.
Time is running out.
So the blue arrow actually is over here to the left.
5, 4, 3, 2.
So we missed it. It was like right over here.
We got to save as many people as we can.
So we're gonna miss that because there's just no way. Every time I try to get it, I end up dying trying to get it. Like if I really, really struggle. There we go. Got an A. Okay, so now we got to try to get the extra ball so we can get some more points. Oh no. Oh no. Shoot. Dang it. So we actually have the extra ball. The extra ball's back over here, I think. And if we would have hit that, we would have had an extra ball to play. And we could have probably got a better score. But see, we're at that 136 million. Always seems... So the match, from what I understand, is if it matches the last 2 points, like how I have 80 in the end of my score, and that one was 70, that if it matches that, then you go ahead and get a free game. All right, so let's just play one more time, just for fun. Let's just see what we can do. It's too bad that... I think that... what was the thing that we got? The homing missile. I think that's what really put us up above the top, because we got that, and then we got that chaos. We got the chaos multi-ball. Oh, I was trying to get that secret skill shot. Like, show it to you. Maybe that's what we shoot for in this game, is try to get that secret skill shot. Kind of show you. Just feel like I'm not playing well enough to kind of get that for you.
What's going on?
We've been hacked. I've lost control of the system.
So what do you guys think? It's a pretty fun game, right?
It's the whole park.
So you definitely want to hit those rescue lights, because if you get those and you get enough rescues, you can actually get an extra ball off of that.
We
So
still need your help.
we definitely want to. So we got 2 right now. I think it's you get 5. I think is what it is. So we need to hit those set traps. You see how the set trap lights are on? Oh, there was one more rescue. Shit, and that drained right there. We need to get those set trap lights. So let's try to do that secret skill shot. Oh, missed it. It would have been right there. There it goes. It got it. So that's good. All right, what do we want next? All right, let's try to get that rescue shot. And we definitely have to get the dinosaur as well. So the dinosaur's on that ramp. It's about to change, I think. Let's see. Oh, it's a feed the T-Rex. So now, getting the feed the T-Rex, now it's the T-Rex multi-ball. Excuse me.
T-Rex multi-ball.
All right, let's see if we can maybe make some points here. The T-Rex multi-ball is a little harder than the Chaos. Chaos has just a lot of balls. T-Rex multi-balls doesn't have that much. It only does like one extra ball at a time. So it's a little bit more manageable, but it's also like not as easy to just kind of rack up the score just by banging the ball around. But you can be a little bit more strategic about it. So that one drained, so I think we're out of that. So that mode is timed, so you only get so much time for it. Okay, so now we got our map lit.
We've requested additional help from engine.
There we go.
It's a Unix system.
All right, so let's try to do that virus attack again, which means this blue light over here, we got to try to hit that. So let's try to go for that. So we really need to try to get the ball into the right flipper over here, just like that. Oh, we just missed it. Oh wait, did it move? Shoot blue arrows. Oh man, I totally messed that up. Got to pay attention to what it says, right? So let's get the one right down the middle. There we go. See, so it looks like it missed that one. So there might be something stuck. There's a blue arrow. Oh man. So again, tanked the ball or drained it by trying to shoot those blue arrows. So hard to shoot. So frustrating. So 42 million, so you can see way different than the first game. First game we were at 130 something, I think. All right, so let's try to at least do that super shot. Let's see. Oh, it still missed it. So the pinball's gotta come down that ramp. Oh wait, there's one. So it got it here as the first shot, so then we scored, I think it was like 10 million off of that. So it's definitely advantageous to try to get the secret skill shots. Because you may play like for 5 minutes and not get 10 million based off of what you're shooting, and you can technically get that in like one shot. So it's like one of the, if you're ever gonna be like a big time player and actually score some like high points, you definitely need to get those secret skill shots. They're pivotal. They're pivotal in this game. All right, so on that one we scored 64 million, not too good. But so there's 50. So it has like a knocker that it used to like have like a knocking sound whenever you would match, and it had like a medium, low, and high setting for the knocker. And oh my gosh, every setting it was freaking loud. And I actually ended up turning off the knocker sound for that free game because it was just way too loud. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's Jurassic Park. I mean, the only thing we didn't really see is underneath the playfield, but that's pretty much, you know, it's not really anything too crazy going on down there. If you really want to, I can open it up and show it to you. But it does require a little bit more work to take the glass off and pull the apron up and pull the playfield up. But overall, not too bad. Excellent game. Definitely one of the best, or the best $25 I ever spent in my life. Very, very cool game. Played it a ton already. My brother, my sister, everybody loves the game. Even my mom, I found out she went with me to the Houston Arcade and Pinball Expo, and I had no idea that she liked pinball. So she didn't really like arcade games, and we went to the Lone Star Pinball Museum, and she ended up playing a few pinball games there, and she said, oh, I really like playing pinball. And I was just like, wow, I didn't know that. And you know, the day later, we ended up winning this pinball machine. So it was kind of cool to kind of have a pinball machine now that, you know, the whole family can play. Like I said, really cool. If you have any other questions or any tips on telling me how to play better, just go ahead and shoot me something in the comments, and be sure to like and subscribe to the page. I also have a Star Wars arcade 1-up that I need to review, so that'll probably be coming up in the next video. But until then, just enjoy playing games, and I'll be here playing Jurassic Park. All right, talk to you later.